Okay, welcome everybody to this YouTube Live featuring My Trading Signals. My name is Steve Perry. I'm the Chief Strategist for the Apiary Fund and the head trader for MyTradingSignals.com. And I'm really excited to be with you guys today and talk about our service, MyTradingSignals.com. The My Trading Signals is a sister company. It's underneath to the Apiary Fund. It's underneath the umbrella of the Apiary. And anyway, this My Trading Signals product or service is basically I run this program, and what I do is I send out alerts to folks who subscribe, and they receive the trades that I take, and they have the opportunity to take those trades and come to live classes with me. Anyway, so I just want to get into what I have prepared today. First of all, what is a trading signal? And here's just a kind of an online definition, one sentence of what a trading signal is. Forex signal is a suggestion for entering a trade on a currency pair, usually at a specific price and time. The signal is generated either by a human analyst like myself, or an automated Forex robot supplied to a subscriber of the Forex signal service. Okay, and yeah. So anyway, Apiary Fund. This is our Forex signal service. Is MyTradingSignals.com. We offer it to anybody, whether you're a current subscriber to the Apiary Fund or if you're just researching the Apiary Fund and maybe are not sure about it, but you want to try out a signal service. This might be a product for you. So I want to show you a little bit about kind of what a Forex signal entails. So right here on the screen here, this is actually our last signal that we took last month. We took a little bit of a break during the holidays from our signals, just because the holiday trading wasn't great. So we decided to take a little break from signals, but now that the new year started and trading's a little bit back to normal, we're going to start trading again. Anyway, so this is a signal here. You can see that I've got an image uploaded, and it comes with the parameters of the trade, like the position, whether we're going short, the symbol. In this case, we took a short position on the New Zealand dollar versus the Japanese yen. It comes with the time frame that we took the trade. Let's see, what else does it come with here? We've got the stop loss. It comes with the trigger and where to enter the trade, at what point. It tells you a time stop, how long that trade is valid for. We also give you a type of entry, whether we enter that trade through a sell market, a buy market, or through a stop or limit order. And to the bottom right there, you can see the results of the signal. You can see that we've made 49 pips on that particular trade. Okay, and sometimes those will be negative. We obviously have negative trades as well, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. But yeah, that's a typical signal. And so our signal service, we provide this to you. We send them out through text alerts and through emails or emails. You can opt in for the emails. Most people want the text alerts so they can get the signal quickly. That's actually something that we have added to our signals program within the last couple of, let's see, we added it about 8 months ago. So that's relatively new to our signals program, which is awesome. It used to be just emails. Now I want to talk about some of the benefits of trading signals, and especially our trading signals program and what My Trading Signals can do for you. There's a lot of different signals programs out there, right? We've got, there are a dime a dozen. But I want to talk about what makes us different from all the other trading signals programs out there. One of the things that's really unique about our signals program is the fact that we have live classes, okay, that we do 3 times a week. We have 2 live trading rooms twice a week, and we have a war room that we do on Fridays. And I'll get to more of the details of that. But one of the things we talked about when we created this signals program is, what is our goal at the Apiary Fund? What are we trying to do? Well, we're trying to develop traders who can become fund managers, future fund managers for our fund, right? and we were a little bit nervous when we talked about, well, should we introduce a signal service? One of the things that we were nervous about is, will people be too reliant on our signals and just try to get funded through the signals only? And will they ever learn how to trade? Well, something that we did that's unique to us is that we actually created these classes where you can come and watch me trade for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, 3 times a week, where you can we analyze the market together, you can throw in trade suggestions, you can ask your questions. So in the process of getting these trading signals, you're actually learning how to trade, right? And you're learning from me, and you're learning the different strategies and models that we employ. And so it's a huge benefit to you that you start to learn how to fish rather than just getting that fish. And that's kind of our philosophy within the My Trading Signals program. So anyway, let's go into some more of the benefits here. Like I said, you have the alerts via your SMS or through your phone and or your email. You can opt in for whichever one you prefer. You can adjust your notifications. You get 2 to 3 signals a week. Normally I send more than that, but we at least promise you 2 to 3 a week, okay? Like I said, you have the live classes. By the way, all of these classes are recorded. So if you can't make a live class, but you still want to come and watch the class, you can do that. You just access our calendar on our website, and you can watch the previous classes where we live trade, and you can still get benefit from that even if you're not there in the class itself. We hold these live trading classes Monday at 6 a.m. Mountain Time and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. And we do that so that we can hopefully get, if you can't make one of them, you can make the other. We've got one that's early in the morning and another one that's a little bit later in the evening for those that live in the United States and Canada. That would be a totally different time, though, if you lived in another part of the world. So you'll just have to find out the adjustment there to your time zone. But those are the times that we do live classes. Another thing that's very unique that we just started, in fact, we're starting tonight, are overnight trading classes, okay? These are at Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Something that we've done recently with our trading signals is we've really moved into trading through the London session. That's very difficult to do if you're live in the United States or Canada. For some of you, I know you live in other blessed parts of the world where you can trade the London session actively. But that's a little bit difficult to do if you have to sleep during that time. So we have this class in the evening where you can come live trade with me. We set up these trades, and we basically analyze the market, do our technical and fundamental analysis, and then we take a trade, take a position, send out the signal. If you're there in the live class, you can catch it in the live class. If you can't, we'll still send it out through a text message or email, and you can take that trade, which is really a benefit to a lot of folks. Let's talk about some of these benefits here. One, if you're a busy person and you've got a busy schedule, and you've got a day job and you don't have the time to just sit and trade all day, well, that's a benefit to you to get these overnight trades, okay? Another benefit is the fact that the London session is the most actively traded session in the market. In fact, 76% of all foreign exchange transactions occur during the London session. And that's a lot of price action to miss if we're not trading through it. And so that's one of the big benefits, I think, of the overnight trade signals and classes, is that you'll be able to come and get that opportunity. All right, let's move on to some of these other benefits. There are a lot of different benefits. And once again, that's something that's very unique to our Trading Signals program. You might not get that going someplace else. You're going to get that here because we have those live classes throughout the week, which most Signals programs won't have anyway. And number two, you have the flexibility to trade either in the morning or in the evening with us. Okay, another benefit of trading signals is typically our signals are taken on higher time frames, on daily charts, 4 hours, 1 hour time frames. We do often take trades too on the 15-minute and the 5-minute charts, so we do kind of get across the board there. But something that I've noticed that new traders typically have a problem with their trading, they run into this issue often, is that they don't have the capacity to hold on to trades for a long period of time. In fact, if many of you were to go back and look at your statistics, you would find that perhaps you're not holding on to trades, the duration of the trade is not very long, or you're not holding on to the winners sufficiently. My trading signals can really aid you in that process. Will really help to help you hold on to trades longer, and that's done simply by taking trades and analyzing the markets on daily, 4 hours, and 1 hour time frames. So it helps diversify your portfolio a little bit more than perhaps just scalp trading would, which is really a good benefit and can give you some diversification there. Another thing that we do with our many of our trade signals are taken through what we call chart patterns. This is also known as technical analysis. As of, I would say, this last year, we introduced many chart patterns to our trading, and our trading has gone through the roof. We've done so much better by taking these patterns. We look for patterns. Maybe some of you don't know what these are, but I'll just tell you what they are right now, and then if you subscribe, you can learn more about it and learn how to trade them. But we trade things like pennant patterns, head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms, wedges, and all these patterns have lots of probability, and we have different ways to manage risk with each different pattern. That we have lots of experience trading these. And they've been some of our most successful trades. If you ask anybody that's already in the program, they could tell you how awesome these chart pattern trades are. Typically, you'll get 2 to 3 chart pattern trades each week on either the 1 hour, 4 hour daily charts. All right, so that's a huge benefit. Another benefit that I want to mention lastly here is the War Room. This War Room is for the highest paying subscribers, and we'll get into the subscriptions in just a moment. But the War Room is a class that we hold on Fridays at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. I think that would be 8 a.m. Eastern. And the War Room goes over the past week's trades. We talk about what could we have done better with our trades. What signal program does that? We do. We actually go over all the trades that we took, what risk management could have been employed, and what should have been done or what can we do for the next week. And we also go over fundamental analysis and market forecasts for the coming week. So we talk about, hey, if there's a rate statement coming out, we talk about, hey, is there GDP coming out with this country? We go over how is that going to affect the market? What kind of trading should we anticipate? Is it going to be more of a breakout type of market, or is it going to be a trending market, or some kind of whipsaw? What should we expect? And so that's what we go through different models and strategies of how to employ signals during those news events, or sometimes we even decide to stay out of them if things are a little bit uncertain. And you get that information by coming to the signals classes, and especially the War Room, where we actually talk about that. So that's Friday at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. And also, just to recap here, right here on the screen, I've got the different times we hold classes. This is the upcoming schedule for January 2019. You can see that we have a class tonight at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. We have our live trading class where we're going to set up overnight trades to run through the London session. And then we've got the War Room on Friday at 6 a.m. Mountain. And then we'll repeat the next week and the next week. It's going to be very consistent with that schedule. Okay, so a lot of you probably have asked questions, and I invite you to ask questions right now of anything that we've talked about so far. I'm sure we're going to go over some of your questions just naturally through the rest of this presentation here. But I want to go over some of the results. A lot of you might be a little hungry to know, well, how are you doing with your signals? Tell us, what have you done? Well, here are the results here. I've compiled all of the trades. I've added up all the winners and all the losers over the last 3 years. We first employed our signals program January of 2016. So it's been exactly 3 years since we started our signals program. And so let's talk about these results. If you look here on the screen, you can see that in 2016, we made a total of 1,371 pips. Not bad. I don't think that's great yet, but that's good. You can see we had 2 losing months in 2016. In 2017, we won every single month. We always had a profitable month. In September, it was a little bit low, but we still made money. And we made 2,572 pips for the whole year. Okay, that's incredible. Moving on to 2018, we've made 2,902 pips. So you can see here that every year we've progressed with our trading. We've gotten better and better at booking more pips each year. I imagine that 2019 will be the same. I am determined to bust through that 3,000 pip year mark to make with our signals. Now, keep in mind, guys, these are individual trades that are accumulating to nearly 3,000 pips. That's also including our losses. This is free cash flow. This is net profit after losses. That's a big deal. I'm sure we've made lots of other pips gross, but this is what we've kept after all the losers at the end of the day. So really, this is a big deal here. In all, we've made 6,845 pips in 3 years. That's amazing. If you were to magnify that, I mean, it just depends on what lot size you're taking, obviously, with each trade. I mean, you could take full standard lots and make nearly, let's see, $68,000. Or you could take them on mini lots and make $6,800, or maybe just, you know, micro lots, and yeah, you wouldn't make a ton. I mean, you'd make $600 in 3 years, so not a lot. But yeah, you can see that over time, as you increase the lot size with 6,800 pips, you can really magnify that and make some money. Other results, I want to invite you guys to look at our website. You can actually, as a non-subscriber right now, and go back and see our trades. We're totally transparent. You can go to our website. In fact, I'm going to go there right now, mytradingsignals.com. You can see all the pips we've made this week, this month, and the past 90 days. Whether you're a subscriber or not, you can see that. In fact, you can see that I'm not even logged in on this computer right now. So anybody can do this. You can go to the signals page, and you can actually see all of our closed signals. You can click on even the most recent signal here, now that it's closed, and you can see for yourself if this actually works and see if this is something that you could potentially use. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, you can click on each one of these. In fact, we've got many pages of signals. You can scroll through right here. You can see you can click on the next button here and scroll through all of the different trades that we have in the past. Now, obviously, as a non-subscriber, you can't see the live signals yet. In fact, we have yet to put one up this year because tonight we're starting our overnight trades. So tonight we will obviously be sending out live signals and getting started for the new year. But yeah, as a non-subscriber, you cannot see the live signals, but you can see all of our past signals. So that's a huge benefit. You can go and research that on your own time. Now, going back to the slides here, I want to go over the different subscriptions. Okay, many of you probably have questions about this. So turning our attention to the screen here, you can see that we have 3 different subscriptions. We have Signals Lite, which is $27 a month, Signals for $47 a month, and we have Signals Plus for $67 a month. Okay, now each one includes different things. Let me go over this. If you want the Signals Lite, that comes, which is $27 a month, that gives you unlimited access to all of our signals. Okay, you get 2 to 3 signals a week, and like I said, that's on the low end. That's the minimum we'll send out. Obviously, if we feel up to it, we'll send out more. Okay, so you get all the alerts. However, that does not include any classes. Okay, so if you just want our signals, that's fine. And it's going to cost you, $27 a month. At Signals, for $47 a month, you can get unlimited access to all of our signals, 2 to 3 signals a week, real-time alerts and updates. You also get our live classes, and those live classes are every Monday at 6 a.m. Mountain and every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Mountain. Okay, and so you'll get the mix of London session trades and New York session trades by coming at those 2 different times. However, that does not include the War Room. Okay, the War Room is included in the Signals Plus subscription, and that's the Friday class where we go over the weekly forecast of the upcoming fundamentals and news events, and we go over the previous week's trades. Okay, so that's what you'll get with the Signals Plus. Is you'll get everything that I just talked about: the signals, the alerts, the emails. You'll get the live classes Monday and Wednesday, and you'll get the War Room that we have on Friday. Okay, and I really recommend that War Room because that's really where we actually go into the nitty-gritty. It's usually a bit of a smaller group than the ones in the live classes, and so you'll get more time to talk to me in the chat box and actually ask more detailed questions about these trades that we're taking and what we can do better. Now I want to share with you some testimonials from folks who have done signals and are continuing to do signals. Here's a testimonial right here. He says, "Hi Steve, just wanted to drop you a line and say thank you very much for the time and effort spent during our signals meetups. The signals program has helped me put my own trade setups into perspective by allowing me to have extra sets of eyes. Very informative and a huge help to rookies like myself looking to get funded quickly." By the way, I just want to pause there. Many people have been funded traders, have achieved funding because of my trading signals. It's just given them that extra, whatever they needed, the different strategy that they started to employ that was successful for them. Maybe that's what they needed and they got funded. For many people, it's risk management. You'll come here and learn so much risk management. I am so big on managing risk. It's crazy. In fact, I feel like that's helped me become a successful trader. It's through managing and respecting risk management. It's key. And so maybe that's something that you need, and that's going to help you a lot. Here's another one. "I really love the signals class. I have grown so much as a trader, being able to share my ideas and see a professional analyze and explain why it is or isn't a good trade, or suggest an alternative trade. It is the best. I have really built my confidence. Hearing my name in class is huge. Everyone should do this. You make pips and learn. It doesn't get any better. My only complaint is it's too short, only 4 days per week, but Steve, our teacher, and is always available by email for consults. Awesome job, Steve." Guys, this is awesome. I love the signals program, and I have many other testimonials I could share with you. It's really an awesome program. And this year, I'm telling you, is going to be a great year for signals. We are really on to some really cool stuff with our overnight trading, our chart patterns, and other longer term setups. I am so excited for this new year and how much trading we're gonna do. Now, here's our offer to you. I want to direct your attention to the screen again here. Your first month in our trading signals is free, okay? So we're not gonna bill you for the first 30 days. You get to have these signals. You get free signals for 30 days, okay? You also, if you sign up for the War Room and the live trading classes, those are also free for 30 days. And if you decide, you know what, this isn't for me, you can unsubscribe whenever you want. I don't think you'll do that though, because I love the signals and I think they're great, and other people say that they're great. But if you decide, hey, financially I can't do this, or hey, I've got other situations in my life that won't permit me to continue with signals, you can unsubscribe, no problem. We won't bill you within that 30-day period. Now, lastly here, this is awesome. We have a money-back guarantee, but let me explain the details of this money-back guarantee. We promise to make you 10% more than what you put into the signals program. Okay, so whatever you spend, if you spend $100, okay, we promise to make you $110, 10% of what you put in. So as an example here, if someone who pays $67 a month with the highest subscription for 3 months will pay $134 because your first month is free. So that's really just paying 2 days or 2 months of subscription, and so that comes out to $134. 10% of that is going to be $13.40, which means if we cannot make you more than a total of $147.40, or basically $150, okay, we'll call it that. If we can't make you more than $150 in 90 days, then you can request a money-back guarantee, no questions asked. We'll send you your money back. I'm very confident we'll be able to make you that money though. You got to take the trades. You got to come to class so you can catch the trades. Early. We'll also send them to you. The other contingency here is that you need to give this a 90-day try. As you saw before in the results, we did have some losing months. In the 36 months we've had signals, we've had 4 months that were losers. They were also separated in time. So if we have a losing month, if January turns out to not be good, I don't think it will. I think we're going to make money in January. But if it does, give it 3 months to try it. Okay, and if you're still not satisfied and you haven't made the $150 from our signals, then yeah, we'll send you back the money. Okay, so that's our offer to you. Now I want to give you guys. Oh, it looks like the link's already there. you guys can go ahead and sign up. You don't need a special link. The link's actually already there. Apiary Fund already posted that. It's the mytradingsignals.com, and you can sign up right away. And you can start your 30-day free trial. So anyway, I just want to turn the time over to you guys to ask a few questions. So give me a moment here. I'm just going to go through some of the questions that you've put in the chat box, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. Okay, so what we make on a day to day, it depends, because some days you won't even have a trade. If we're not having a good market day, or we can't find a setup, you might not get a trade. I'm very picky with my trades. I do the very best I can to make sure that not only you guys make money, but I'm very careful to make sure that I make money too. And so I'm very picky on the setups that I send out. I don't just send out trades just for the heck of it. I'm very picky on what trades we actually take. Okay, so I couldn't give you a day-to-day, average on the trades. I couldn't do that because we just simply don't have one. Also, one thing I want to say here as I go through your chats, some people have had experiences where they've not really liked the risk management that I have, or they don't like, maybe they think that they can get a better stop loss or a better target. Any trade that I take, you're welcome to adjust. I'm going to take the trade as displayed, in the signal. But you're welcome to modify that trade to whatever fits your strategy. I know some of you, as you go through the beeline at the Apiary Fund to get funded, some of the things that that you need to do to get funded require you to, maybe not have a stop loss more than 20 pips. Some of our trades will have stop losses less than that. Some of them won't. And so you might need to adjust that a little bit to satisfy the requirement of you getting funded. Okay, let's see. What other questions do we have here? I might skip a few. I apologize, but I'll do the best I can. Yeah, do we have a monthly pip goal? Yes, right now we're averaging about 190 pips a month. My personal goal is to try to always hit 300 a month. I don't always hit it. Some months we do. In fact, if you go back, let's see if we can go back to our results on the screen here, you'll see that some of these months were amazing. Last January 2018, we made 709 pips in 1 month. So that was just a crazy month of signals. Other months, obviously, we lose, and so our target is never to lose, and so, some months we do that. My goal personally is always to make us 300 pips, minimum. I'd like to do that. Some months we hit it and some months we don't, but on average we're getting around 190, so hopefully that answers your questions. That's another really good question. What currency pairs do we actually trade? So, I'll trade almost anything. However, we do have pairs that we focus on. I prefer to trade our chart patterns on major currencies like the euro dollar, the pound dollar, the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. In fact, I don't usually try to overextend myself into other currency pairs as much. I kind of like to go to the well and get my money there every time, and I don't try to get outside of that too much. So to answer your question, we trade major currency pairs, tier 1 currencies. However, we'll go to the more exotic currencies on our overnight trades if we get a setup. Now, I can't unveil all of the strategy here just over the webinar, but there's certain reasons why we pick different currency pairs, and you'll find out tonight why we do that in the class. But yeah, sometimes we will go to any currency pair, but only with one particular strategy that we employ that we actually do that. Okay, let's look. Other questions here. Also, I cannot guarantee your funding through My Trading Signals. However, like I said, My Trading Signals has aided a lot of folks in getting funded. They've done very well at, getting there. I had a person who just was struggling for the longest time to get funded, and he was actually in Signals for a long time, and something just clicked and this person got funded recently and is still in the Signals program and loving it. So it just, it just depends on everybody. Everyone's different on how long it takes to get funded, and a lot of it comes down to you and your personal trades, So that's a good question. Okay, let's see here. That's a great question. So another question here says, for people trading real accounts, is there a minimum amount of funds required to trade your signals? No, you can trade the signals with whatever account you have. I have people who trade these signals in their Alveo accounts and in their personal accounts with their own brokers. I do the same thing. I take these trades with my own brokers and where I trade, and with the Apiary Fund. Okay. And, I have smaller accounts. I also have larger accounts. And so you can trade it on pretty much any account size. I would say less than $100 would be kind of low. But yeah, even somebody who has an Apiary Fund funded $1,000 account, or an Apiary Fund funded or pre-fund account at $1,000, this can actually be a huge boost to you. Now, with most of our trades, I might take them on a mini lot or maybe a little bit larger. You may want to take them on a micro lot. You'll just need to scale it down to your risk management, right? What you're tolerant, what you can handle, essentially. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here in questions? So the money back guarantee works like this. I'll go over it again here. In fact, let me go to the screen here so you guys can all see this. So our offer works like this. We want to make you 10% more than what you put in, okay? So one of the things that I'm going to do with all of our trades is I'm going to put, anytime I send out a trade, I'm going to say what lot size I took that trade on, okay? And, we'll make or lose pips, okay? So in the end, okay, if I can't make more than $147 or $150, then you can request that money back guarantee. One of the problems we have is we get people who sign up and don't take the trades, and then they want their money back. But that doesn't really work, right? The key is to take the trades, all of them if you can. Obviously, you'll miss a few winners. You'll miss a few losers too, which will be nice. It'll be good when you miss the losers. I wish you could tell me when the losers were going to be there. But obviously, we do have losers, right? In fact, just so you guys know, we win these trades about 72% of the time. That's our win ratio. Now, I'd say that's pretty good. 72% is a pretty good win ratio. With our overnight trades, it's a little bit less than that. However, we have ways to maximize our profits through our overnight trades. So when we win, we actually win larger. Even though it's not as good as the rest of our chart patterns, we're able to maximize and get more profits on our winners and make those bigger than our losers. So anyway, with the money back guarantee, like I said, if we can't make you 10% more than what you put in, you get that money back. But like I said, your job is to take the trades, okay? And in the end, if we can't supply trades that amount to that amount of money, then you can request your money back guarantee, right? Okay. Awesome. Let's see other questions here. No, it's 10% in total, 10% more than what you put in the 90-day period. For somebody in the lower subscription, 10% is going to be less. If you're paying the higher, obviously that's more. I think I already mentioned this, but all of the classes are recorded, so you can go back and look at that on the calendar. And I think I've got most of these questions down. Yeah, if you're only trading the Euro USD, that's great. I mean, I trade that one. That's my favorite pair to trade is the Euro USD. And so I think that could, obviously that might work for you. But you'll see that we trade a lot of different currency pairs. And so, if you're not willing to take these other trades, then maybe only the education is worth your time. Okay, let's see. Any other questions here? Yeah, what's my name? I'm Steve Perry. Like I said, I'm the chief strategist for the Apiary Fund and the head trader for the My Trading Signals service, okay? Okay, yeah, what time is the session tonight? In GMT time, I don't know if I can put that together in my head real quickly. I'll give you a couple of times though. It's tonight, my time at 9 p.m. Mountain, okay? 9 p.m. Mountain time. In Eastern time, that would be 11 p.m., so it's a little late. However, I think it'll be worth your time to set up these trades. Over time, you'll see that these do make money, and it can be a real benefit to you. Like I said, somebody who's got a busy lifestyle and you don't have a lot of time to trade, the overnight trades will be a huge benefit to you because you can create an income while you sleep and then still keep your day job and keep your income going in until eventually, hopefully, those overnight trades and other trades you take could potentially compensate, or replace your income. That's the whole idea in the end, right? Okay, yep, so 9 p.m. Mountain Time tonight. On Friday, it's at 6 a.m. Mountain Time, and Mondays at 6 a.m. Mountain Time as well, okay? Okay, guys, the link's up there. Apiary Fund posted the link. You can sign up, or you can just go directly to mytradingsignals.com. You'll get the 30-day free trial if you just go directly to the website. Everyone gets that, okay? And I look forward to seeing you guys tonight in our class and also on the War Room on Friday. So thanks for coming.
Looking for more? My Trading Signals is a way to give you signals and teach you how those signals were conceived. By clicking on the link below, you will have access to Steve Perry's classes, tips, weekly review sessions, and all signals being sent out. Start your free 30-day trial today.